All right. Hey, what's up? It's your girl Nique, and you're tuned in to Nique at Night. And tonight I'm going to be delivering a message to Miss Sarah Fields. Now, this situation has turned into a literal comedy show because we have somebody here that is supposed to be the most factual, truth telling person inside the Carmelo Anthony trial. However, this person that has all the facts, knows all the truths, has all the accurate reporting, somehow is not able to identify the difference between two Black women that she sees every single day. But then you have to wonder, was it really a mix up? Does she not know how to tell the both of us apart? Or was this a deliberate attempt to try to run a quick smear campaign on two platforms for the price of one? Now, if you guys don't know what's going on, Sarah Fields has been trying to run this harassment and smear campaign on anybody who is covering the Carmelo Anthony trial that is not affiliated with a network. If you're not affiliated with like a TV station or anything like that, and you have Black skin, she makes you a target, and the harassment starts. Her goon will be mobbing, looking you up and down, recording you in the parking lot, all things that can be verified with video from all of the people outside. And we will be getting those videos to prove so. But what's going on tonight and what's hilarious is she made an attempt to smear my credibility on her page, but she didn't use my video to smear my credibility. No, she used the video of another journalist, a media reporter that's in the courtroom, that we share a similar hairstyle. But the thing is, me and the other media reporter, we talk every single day. We line up with Sarah every single day. She looks us up and down every single day. She has her goon taking videos of us every single day. So this isn't an innocent mix up, right? Like, she knows that there are two of us. We both run different platforms. She knows that I am Nique at Night, and the other woman is Queen Sheba. However, in her attempt to discredit all of the Black media that is in the courtroom, she made a post where she used a video of Queen Sheba. And when her supporters wanted to clarify who the woman that she was calling a liar, then she used my screenshot where I was calling out her goon for recording me, trying to intimidate people, trying to, flex his muscle outside, etc. I'm going to show you guys this ridiculous, not like, this wasn't some innocent, oh my God, all Black people look alike type of thing. I mixed them up. This was a deliberate attack to attack the credibility of me and Sheba at the same time, and to kind of try to put the spotlight to her audience so that they can come and attack us. So anything that is being done is being documented. But before we go any further, let me show you guys the post that I'm talking about, where, I mean, this is supposed to be the most credible person in the courtroom, right? Like, anybody who brings up the actual true facts and tell you what's really going on, we're called liars. But a woman who lines up with us every single day, she literally, it's like either me, Queen Sheba, like, we're all like, she lines up with us. It's only 27 people that can get in the courtroom. She lines up with us every single day, but she can't tell us apart. I mean, I know that there are some people who think all Black people look the same. I get it. We all look alike to y'all. We look the same to y'all. But Miss Sarah sees us every day. So she knows two of us have the same hairstyle. And she knows that there's a difference between us. She knows that because she's stalking our platforms. This is not the first time that she's posted Queen Sheba, but it makes me think when she posted Queen Sheba the last time, was she trying to attack me? Because we were all wondering. I'm like, well, Sheba, why is she going after you? Why is she posting your videos? But now she's confirmed that she's posting Sheba thinking that she's attacking me. So, being that you are attacking me and running a deliberate smear campaign, how can you be trusted to be the authoritative truth teller when you deliberately are misrepresenting the facts of both of our platforms? You know, like, let me look this up really quick so that you guys can all see what we're talking about. So this is a post right here. It is a post of Queen Sheba's video that she did on Friday. Let me take this down for a second. So this is Queen Sheba right here. And she's in the parking lot. She has her glasses on. And I mean, again, so this is also a quick tip for anybody who can't tell Black people apart. I never wear glasses. Never. I don't like the way I look in sunglasses. So if it's so hard for you guys to tell two different Black women apart, I'm the one that's not wearing glasses. I don't wear glasses. Okay. Like, if you can't tell the different features and everything like that, I don't wear glasses. Okay. That's how you can kind of tell us apart. But let me add this. Okay, so this is the post right here. It says, laughing my A off. Clearly, we weren't in the same courtroom because this woman just made up a bunch of BS. I've never seen anyone twist the truth like this in my life. I can't wait for the transcripts to be released. So right here, instead of focusing on her commentary, which is rather dry, boring, she needs other news. She needs NBC's notes to be able to tell people what's going on in a courtroom that she's sitting in. Rather than focus on her commentary, she's focused on what we are saying so that we can get harassed and people can discredit our platforms. People cannot support our work. And she is trying to, I guess, like, stop our bag, which, if that is the intention, you know, let me just finish showing you guys this. Hold on one second. So anyways, let's play what that Sheba put, and then we're going to go into the comments. Let me click on this. Okay, so, all right, so let me play what Sheba said. Review. We also have different voices also. Like, I sound how I sound, and Sheba sounds different. Okay, but let me play that video and before we go further.
Welcome back. Listen, there are some explosive details being reviewed in this Carmelo Anthony case. First things first, I was able to get into the courtroom. Second thing is, what we were able to find out today is that Carmelo Anthony didn't just go into the tent. He asked, is it okay if I sit here? And even made small talk with the kid next to him about the weather, using the words, crazy weather, huh? To which the kid responded, yeah, it is. Not only that, we found out that Eddie, Carmelo's friend, when he realized that Carmelo was in the tent, actually switched seats with another kid so that he and Carmelo could be seated next to each other and talk. It was also revealed on cross-examination that Carmelo Anthony and Eddie, although may not be best friends, but had a really close relationship because Carmelo Anthony's girlfriend, her parents and Eddie's parents are really good friends. And Eddie has tagged along with Carmelo and his girlfriend when they were out on dates.
All right, so that's Sheba. Her platform is Queen Sheba Darling. And this is the second video that Sarah has posted of Queen Sheba Darling, where she tries to discredit her credibility in covering this case and trying to get her supporters that seem rather colorful in opinions to attack. Now, if you go down to the comment section, somebody said, "Who the HE double hockey sticks is this person? She's the biggest liar I've ever seen. Dies. She really think people believe her?" To which Sarah, okay, we have to get it right. Sarah, Miss Sarah, she then post my post Nique at Night, where I was calling out her and her goons trying to intimidate people. And they were talking to, you know, how there's like this token black girl that these types of people gravitate to that kind of like want their acceptance. So they kind of like took her under their wing and they're talking to her or whatever to, you know, do whatever. And in this video that I posted of them trying to intimidate me, in her way to prove
Welcome back. Listen.
Sheba is a liar, she's posting this receipt as if Sheba is me. So again, the person says, "Who the HE double hockey sticks is this person? She's the biggest liar I've ever seen." Dies. She really think people believe her. And then she posts again, like I said, the receipt of what I posted and says she has done nothing but lie, and where it shows my platform, etc. And all of her goons of a following have been saying all types of colorful language, trying to discredit us. There was several people on Sheba's live earlier. She did a live. She had a call in. And a lot of people have been looking at my commentary, looking at her commentary, and it's my belief that this was an attack to discredit the credibility of both of our platforms in one hit, and it is getting ridiculous. You even have her subscribers putting rulers across Sheba's face to do this, I guess, attempt to try to say she has a big nose or whatever. I don't know. But these are some of the comments of her defamation is bringing. This is the whack smear campaign that she is putting together. And it's like, if you can't even tell two Black women apart that walk into the courtroom with you every single day, how can anybody trust anything that you say? It's getting ridiculous at this point. You're also stating that we're wanting you dead. We don't care about you enough to invest that type of hate. Like, in order for me to want a person like dead or to die, I would have to hate them. I don't hate you. I feel pity for you, because the lengths that you go is pitiful. It's almost sad in a way that you have to, like, she has to serve her audience, right? Like, she has to be the token victim. And in order to be the victim, she has to create these narratives so that they can open their wallets. They're not going to fact check, right? They're not going to fact check because they know that they're driven by hate. So it doesn't really matter to fact check, but she knows the difference. And you know, we're not having it. Okay, we're just not having it anymore. So what I want you guys to know is that tonight I'm officially putting her on notice. Okay, the defamation stops today. I will not be a pawn in her grift. Your audience hate Black people regardless of needing us. You've used every single person, and the fact that they act as though they don't see you attacking every single person that covers this case And the fact that your audience acts like they don't see, you target every single person in this case. And how can it be all of us? We don't even know this girl. We just found out about this person when we came to Texas. We don't even know her. I don't know this woman. So the fact that me and her have never had discourse before I start covering this trial, I don't know her, but conveniently, she's attacking me. She's attacking Sheba. She's attacking anybody that covers this case. And the fact that her audience acts like they don't see a pattern lets me know that it is willful ignorance instead of just plain ignorant. Like they're being ignorant on purpose. Like they know that she's targeting people. They know that she's doxing everybody that she can. She's putting up people's information. She's posting their criminal records. She's trying to discredit our platforms. But yet she's the victim, right? Like she has to beef up her security for this imaginary threat to her life that nobody, like she's not that relevant for us to try to kill her. Like we don't care, Sarah. You're not that important. Trust me. But she has this imaginary threat to her life, right? And within this imaginary threat, you would think that if a person is so fearful of their life to where people want them dead, like really dead, like what? People want them dead, but she wants to continue to antagonize and target them. Like what? It's crazy. So tonight we're putting her on notice. Let's pivot from the comedy. Okay, we're gonna pivot from the comedy to the legal reality, because while her absolute identity crisis is hilarious, the dangerous fabrications she is spreading are not. Falsely claiming on a public platform that people want her dead and inventing complete fiction crosses the line from internet drama straight into actionable legal liability. Okay. So consider this your one and only formal public notice, Sarah. The defamation stops today. I'm like, when you have been messing with all of these other people, I want you to understand. I want you to really look, let me look at the camera. I want you to understand that you have the right one, because I will never have a conversation with you in public. I will never say a word to you in public. I will never give you the opportunity to act like your imaginary fear is real. Okay. When I see you in the court, I walk the other way. Everyone sees it. I make it known that I don't want to be around you. I purposely walk away from you. Anytime you walk by me, I walk the other way. Anytime you go into the bathroom, I wait until you come out until I enter into the bathroom. You will never have a conversation with me in person. I will never say a single word to you. Just like on Friday when I talked to a young woman, right? Like we were in line in the morning and there was this really sweet Black girl that was asking questions about the line when we were lining up in the morning. Because the Black girl is so sweet, I warned her. I said, hey, like, Sarah had came up to her and she was like trying to say something to her. And I told her, I was like, girl, like, be careful. She will lie on you. Like, just be careful. And then Sarah tries to have a conversation with me by saying, oh my God, like, what do you mean? I don't know what you people mean by that. Like, why do you people do that? And I did like this and turned around, because I will never talk to her. I will never have an exchange with her. Like me, like her saying something to me and then me saying something back to her, absolutely will never happen. So because of that fact, this harassment ends today. Okay? I'm not playing. it, like the defamation, the smear campaign, the intentional twisting of facts, the lies, the trying to target both of our platforms, trying to get your audience who is a mix of what appears to be white supremacists, Proud Boys, and other people who seem to have a strong disdain for Black people, continuing to try to put our faces out there so that they can target and know who we are, will not be tolerated. Absolutely will not. And I've never said this on my platform before because I don't really like to brag about lawsuits. I don't like to ever like say anything. And because I was under an NDA, I never spoke about it, but I'm willing to break it today to let you know that I have successfully and get this. I've never recorded a professional record in my life, right? Like I've never like released a record like make a like a real professional song. I've never released a professional song on the internet. I've like played around rapping. I've done like playful things on the internet. But just to give you a little bit of my background, and this may be breaking my little NDA where I'm not supposed to talk about it, but I've successfully sued a record label and won, and I'm not a recording artist. Okay. I played around with rap, but I'm not a recording artist. And I was very successful in my suit. This was many years ago before I even got consistent on YouTube. I've never publicly spoke about that online, but I just felt like why not? Like, I've also successfully sued a car lot and won. And I've also successfully sued another entity as well. I've never spoke about this on my platform, but it's all facts. Okay. And I am a person that covers the necessary. So consider this your notice to cease posting me. I will not tolerate the slander of my platform or my name. If I see even one more defamatory post, one more false accusation, or one more manufactured lie targeting me or my platform on your page, I will immediately take formal legal action. You are officially on notice, period. Okay. Now, while she stays busy fighting her own confusion and tripping over her own narratives, we're going to keep our focus exactly where it belongs. I am an independent journalist, and my job is to bring you actual, accurate, digital first coverage of the courtroom proceedings. So make sure you're locked in tomorrow because we'll be bringing it at the courthouse with the facts. Okay. That's if I make it in the courtroom. Okay. But we'll be doing that, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video. I would like Sarah to cease and desist mentioning me on her platform. I would like her to stop mentioning and trying to target me, and I would like her to stop trying to use other people's commentary to attack me under the guise of trying to discredit both of our platforms at once. I will not tolerate it. And that's that on that. So, with that being said, I will continue my professional duties of accurately reporting this case, like I've done when I covered the Diddy trial, like I did when I covered the Tory Lanez trial, like I did when I covered the ASAP Rocky trial, like I did when I covered the T.I. and Tiny trial, like I did when I covered the Nature Boy trial, like I did when I covered all of the other trials that I've covered, the YSL trial, and all of the other ones that I've given you guys accurate reporting with my nuances and my breakdown of things. We will continue to be the professionals we are. I am not planning to mention her anymore, but I will, like what I said today in this video, my last post will just be a post on Facebook where I document this as well in an official post. And that is that on that. We are not playing, we are serious. And I mean, you've been raking up that Give, Send, Go. I would love for those donations that you are making off of my back, okay, to be in the rightful account. Because after all, you're using me to grift for them to make it appear like you have an actual security threat. Also, I mean, identify the people that have been following you, right? Like you said that people are following you around, walking around following you. I'm not one of those people. I've never followed you. I don't stay wherever you are. I'm the opposite. So, what I would also like you to do is make a notice of who exactly these people that are threatening you are, because it's not me. I have not said one single threat to you. I do not stand around you, by you, close to you, anything like that. So I would also like you to identify who your actual threats are, who's actually targeting you, who's actually following you around. I would love to see those receipts, okay? Because and I would love for you to clarify and distinguish that the persons that you have been claiming have been following you are not me. Anyways, with that being said, I'll talk to you guys. Bye.